Hello, and a very warm welcome to Kate Middleton and the Queen. There is also another sentence in this article that has me reeling. Okay, here's the quote. Get ready for it. It's also being claimed that Harry and Meghan's New Year resolve is to make amends with their royal relatives, as they have decided to not be used by their enemies against the royal family. I had to read this sentence about 20 times, and then I had to get some help from my husband, too, to figure out what in the world is he trying to say. I mean, are they really admitting that Harry and Meghan have been used as pawns? That there's some other powerful entity who absolutely hates the royal family who have been using Meghan and Harry to attack them? Are they really admitting that right now? To be fair, this is a conspiracy theory that has been floating around for a very long time now. I mean, for years, probably ever since Megxit. That perhaps there is somebody working behind the scenes putting Harry and Meghan up to all this. That this person or people want to promote instability in the royal family and the monarchy, because that's going to suit their own agenda. Now, of course, we don't have any real evidence of this other than looking at Meghan and Harry's behavior. We have no idea who this person or people could even be. But this sentence just strikes me as absolutely bizarre. We've never heard any admission that anybody else was involved in this whole mess except Meghan and Harry. After all, the line they're trying to stick to is that they were just unhappy as members of the family and the family had wronged them and they're just getting their truth out there. But this sounds like something entirely different. I guess it could be that they're talking about Scooby Doo Doo, but at the same time, that also doesn't make a whole lot of sense because last time I checked, it's Scooby Doo Doo doing Meghan and Harry's bidding. It's not the other way around. And that relationship, Meghan and Harry certainly hold a lot more power than Scooby Doo Doo does. I mean, he's just a desperate wannabe. He wants to be so close to the royals, but the royals will have nothing to do with him, so he settles for the fake royals out in California. Honestly, though, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if someday we do discover that Meghan and Harry have been making some very shady deals with some very shady people. There are many people in this world who would see the fall of the monarchy as a very good thing because it would help them to line their pockets. Now, if one of these people or a group of people or whatever approached Meghan and Harry with a deal they couldn't refuse, I absolutely believe they would take it. Meghan will look for any excuse to trash the royals because she's so upset that she can't be number one. And as for Harry, I think it was easy to convince him that he also had a bone to pick with his family because he was born the spare. Meghan and Harry are absolutely the kind of people who would sell their souls to the devil if they thought it was going to benefit them in the short term. I would guess Catherine's wish is for all of this to just go away, for Meghan and Harry to stop this nonsense. But thanks to their mouthpiece, Scooby Doo Doo, now her name is being dragged through the mud yet again because she was accused as being one of the members of the royal family who made some racist remark about Archofficial before he was born, wondering how dark his skin might be. Nobody can even specify what exactly Catherine said. We're just hearing that her name was in the letters that were exchanged between King Charles and Meghan Markle. So, understandably, Catherine is very upset that her name was included in the Dutch translation of that book. According to a royal insider, it was humiliating for Kate that Harry and Meghan would allegedly accuse her of something so horrific. Now, this insider also noted that Meghan and Harry have admitted to sharing information with Scooby Doo Doo in the past, so we know that's who this came from. I mean, come on. I don't even know why they're trying to play innocent. This is also hardly the first time that Meghan and Harry have lashed out at Catherine. Just remember what Harry said in his book Spare about how Catherine was so unfriendly towards Meghan, so cold. She supposedly grimaced when Meghan, who was practically a stranger at the time, asked to borrow her lip gloss. I mean, that's the reaction all of us would have. Catherine has every right to be upset with Meghan and Harry. I mean, she has every right to be done with them altogether. The royal insider says no one would blame Kate for never speaking to them again. So even after the article admits that after everything Meghan and Harry have done, Catherine would be well within her rights to never speak to them again, they claim that she has reached out to Meghan. According to the insider, shortly after the book's allegations came out, Kate reached out to Meghan to clear the air. The insider also claims that it was King Charles who requested that Catherine make this phone call. Why would King Charles do a thing like that? I mean, he won't even speak to Harry at this point. He doesn't accept his phone calls. Why would he tell Catherine that she's got to reach out to Meghan? So the insider went on to say this feud has gotten so unseemly and out of hand. It's starting to overshadow his reign and the entire monarchy. He wants to heal the rift once and for all. Really? King Charles wants to heal the rift once and for all? Or is it Meghan and Harry who want to heal the rift once and for all because that's the only way they can make any money is by selling royal family secrets? The two of them are just so transparent, and that's why I don't understand why they even bother. I mean, if you're going to do sketchy stuff, you at least need to be a little better at being sneaky. So, reportedly, because William refuses to speak to Harry, Charles decided to circumnavigate that situation and make Catherine reach out to Meghan. How would that even make any sense, though? I mean, these are two separate problems. Harry and William have their own set of problems as brothers, and then Catherine and Meghan have another set of problems as sisters in law. The problems, though, in both relationships are stemming from only one source the Sussexes. William and Catherine did nothing to deserve this treatment. Reportedly, though, because William is refusing to speak to Harry, quote, Charles forced Kate to become his peacemaker. She agreed because when it comes to the royal family, Kate has always taken her duty seriously. She does what she is told. Oh, God. Okay, I think I know who this insider is. It must be Scooby Doo Doo himself. After all, he's the one who claims that Catherine is so pliable. Yeah, she just does whatever they tell her to do. Well, that is literally her job. I mean, come on. She's a loyal member of the royal family. She understands her position. She understands that her role is to do what she is told. Why do they try to make it sound like a bad thing that Catherine takes her duty seriously? This is something I still do not understand. The article goes on to claim that, quote, their talk was 4 years in the making, and obviously it wasn't easy because who knows what could end up being leaked from their private conversations. But Kate has apologized to Meghan before, and she knew what to say. Her kind words had an impact, and they both got pretty emotional. All right, again with the Catherine apologizing to Meghan, what on earth could Catherine apologize for? I don't believe for one second that Catherine ever said anything inappropriate about Archofficial before he was born. Maybe she said something nice like, oh, I bet he's going to be a really cute baby, but I don't believe for one second she speculated about how dark his skin might turn out to be. And what is this? She has apologized to Meghan before. Well, that's what Harry said in Spare when Harry claimed that it was Catherine who made Meghan cry at that bridesmaid's dress fitting. Again, it was Meghan who made Catherine cry because she was being such a vicious bully towards little Charlotte. Catherine had no reason to apologize to Meghan. I do believe that she showed up at Meghan's door to give her flowers to try to clear the air, but that's not the same thing as an apology. I think Catherine just wanted to have a good relationship with her future sister in law, but that was never going to be possible because Meghan is so obsessively jealous of Catherine. According to this article, though, they agreed to a reluctant truce. The insider said they'll never truly see eye to eye, and nothing will change how Meghan feels about the way she has been treated by Kate and the rest of the royals. But Meghan is estranged from her own father, so she knows how tough it's been on Harry to feel abandoned by his family. She's vowed to do what she can to help. Both she and Kate want to start over. That's rich. Both she and Kate want to start over. Why would Catherine want to start over in her relationship with Meghan Markle, the narcissistic sociopath? Why would she want to open herself up and her family up too to all the harm that comes from being associated with Meghan and Harry? Those two are toxic. Being close to them is only going to lead to pain. And let's look at why Meghan is estranged from her own father. She is estranged from her own father because she wants to be estranged from him. She's the one who refuses to try to make peace with him. He has tried to reach out to her time and time again. I mean, it's really pitiful the way that he puts himself out there with these public pleas to Meghan, begging her to please just talk to him, to call him up. He just wants to meet his grandchildren. He wants to meet the son in law he's never met. But at the same time, we are supposed to believe that Catherine is the cold and cruel one? I mean, come on. Catherine has an incredibly close and loving relationship with her family. Looking at the relationships that Catherine and Meghan have with their own families is enough to tell us that Meghan is the one who has some serious mental health problems. It's not Catherine. Meghan is the one who has this pattern of using and abusing people, and then once they've outlived their usefulness, she throws them away. Catherine, on the other hand, has a very small, close-knit group of friends who she has had for years. Catherine relates so well to people. She's authentic, she's genuine, and she's also got the good sense to stay away from a viper like Meghan Markle. And yeah, after thoroughly trashing the royal family for nearly 4 years now, both Meghan and Harry are trying to make peace with them because they realize their careers are over in America. They are desperate to get back in good with the royals because that's their only hope. It's so funny to me that Harry and Meghan thought the royal family was going to miss them so much when they left. They were going to be sorry. Well, no. The royal family has just gone from strength to strength, especially William and Catherine. I mean, just look at how well they're doing in the popularity polls, even in the US. People absolutely love William and Catherine. William is by far the most popular royal. He's even more popular than the president of the US, Joe Biden. And as for Catherine, her reputation is impeccable. And that's why, even though Endgame absolutely vilified Catherine, it has done absolutely nothing to really damage her reputation. The insider in this article goes on to claim Kate may have grudgingly put the past behind her out of loyalty to the family, but William can never forgive Harry for the way he's thrown Kate under the bus. Of course, William can never forgive Harry for what he has done, and similarly, I don't believe Catherine can ever forgive Meghan either. Another big problem with this whole made up story is the fact that Catherine and Meghan were never close in the first place. It would make sense for Harry and William to, at some point in the future, reestablish their bond because, well, when they were younger, they were incredibly close. But Meghan and Catherine, no, it's never been like that with them. I think Catherine saw Meghan for what she was from the very beginning, and Meghan, in a very inappropriate way, was desperate to get close to Catherine. It put her off. Now, the insider goes on to say Harry is still incredibly hurt by how he has been ostracized by his brother. Oh, really? Harry is incredibly hurt by how he has been ostracized? What about the way that he made his brother out to be this vicious bully? Made it sound like William is this arrogant a-hole with a really bad temper. But oh, yeah, we're expected to believe that Harry is so hurt because William ostracized him. So the insider goes on to say that Harry has demanded an apology from the royal family, quote, which he isn't likely to get, especially not from William. Again, why would the royal family, and especially William, apologize to Harry? What have they done that they need to apologize for? Absolutely nothing. Reportedly, William has been wanting to distance himself from his brother ever since Harry's marriage to Meghan, whom he took a disliking to from the start. The insider also added that William now considers Harry to be an outsider. Well, Harry has made himself into an outsider. Let's remember it was him and Meghan who wanted to move away. They were the ones who wanted to start an independent life for themselves in America. They were the ones who chose to leave their positions as working royals and then go on to trash the family. They are outsiders, but that's because they wanted to be outsiders. I love how this article is also trying to make it seem like the monarchy and the royal family is being harmed by this feud with Meghan and Harry. No, the monarchy and the king and William and Catherine are all doing just fine. Harry and Meghan, on the other hand, will know they have been named the biggest losers of 2023 in Hollywood. It's their reputations that are on the line here, not the reputation of the royal family. But according to this insider, quote, the monarchy comes first, always has. And if that's being threatened, there's a problem, a big problem. The royal family has gotten so much bad press lately, and it mainly stems from the feud between William and Kate and Harry and Meghan. What bad press are they talking about, though? Are they talking about the bad press that came from Scooby Doo's Book of Lies that nobody even bought? I mean, the thing is, Harry and Meghan keep launching these missiles, but the truth is, it's having no negative effect on the royal family. The monarchy is as strong as it's ever been. At this point, I think the royal family is just feeling exhausted of Harry and Meghan's antics. If the two of them really do want to reconcile with the royal family, first step is stop trying to manifest by putting out these BS articles like this one. And you, what do you think of the claim that Catherine has reached out to Meghan to apologize? Please let me know your opinion below in the comments section. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please do like and share it with anybody else who would appreciate it too, especially since we are technically on a new channel now. We're trying to let everybody know where we are. I do have good news that it seems like the King channel is at least slowing down with the copying of the videos, so maybe they are done. Fingers crossed. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to the new channel so that you don't miss a single update. Have a wonderful day, and I'll be back to see you in the next videos.